Today, am I in focus? Today we are working on character work because mainly I feel like stabbing things with scissors. No. I'm very much itching to give the characters actual names. We have Luke. I've noticed like a theme throughout my works is that I always put a lot of thought into like all the characters' names except for like the main character. The main character is always like a name that I just thought and was like, oh, that's good. Lester, Luke. I mean, I named Luke just because I could imagine the title Luke is not the main character. Then, of course, because Luke is not the main character, there's gonna be an actual main character who I might name Peter because Luke is the name of an apostle, and obviously Jesus is the main character of that. But if Jesus wasn't, then Peter would be. So I feel like that would fit with that theme to name him Peter, and I also feel like he's going to be very Petery. But I'm gonna look up some new other names and stuff too. Then we have like the princess damsel in distress. That's gonna be kind of like the actual main character's love interest. And then there is Luke's dad, and then there's another friend that follows them around. That might end up being Luke's love interest. Might just be friends. I don't know. I will have to see how that pans out. This is gonna be a middle grade novel. They're gonna be like 12, 13, so making it a love interest might not make a lot of sense. I think it would be better to make that a platonic thing. But we will see. What other characters are there? I did have the I need to figure out how what the bad guy system here is in this book. I've made the mistake with the superhero book that I didn't figure out the bad guy well enough. I didn't flesh that out. So I need to do that. I changed my background out for Thanksgiving background. No more Halloween. Da-da-da. Let's look at Peter and see what the actual meaning is. Simon Peter was the most prominent of the apostles. See, I told you. I'm not sure you can even see it though. You need to focus. It means stone. What about Simon? He has heard. I still kind of like Peter. Like, I kind of just want to stick with Peter. What if we did a random name? There's a whole character generator here. This is cool. Let's just see what it comes up with. That is something. Let's try. Oh, what is that letter? Oh, Bryson. That's a cool name. Dayton. That also sounds like a main character. Isn't there like a thing where I can look up the name, the meanings? Oh, here's a website where you can look up the meaning. What if we did loyal? Oh, I didn't want to open a new tab. Let's look at female. Well, we'll do all. Search names. Batu. Alea. That didn't come up with much. I'm trying to find like his friend's name because she's very loyal. She's also in mid. Maybe I should work on their characters more. Well, that's kind of the general process. This is gonna take a while, so I don't want to film it all, but you get the basic gist of what I'm doing. I'm looking up names. I'm looking up name meanings. I'm probably gonna also like work on their actual characters and stuff. Actually, I think I might like try to figure out their actual characters and stuff. I was thinking, I'll be back in a minute with what I think I'm gonna name them. Actually, you know what I just realized? I have this thing, and it has these sheets with like things you can fill out about characters. I don't particularly love these things because I feel like you don't get very deep with them, but they are very good starting points. So I think before I go about naming characters, I'm going to try to figure them out more. I'm going to go through this. Also, character that I forgot about that's going to be here is the ghost of Luke's dad's enemy that he's going to see and stuff. So I'm going to go through all the main characters that I know of and just go through these character traits, see which one they fit. I'm not going to do it in here. I'm going to do it in the notebook, but use this as a prompt. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hello. I did some character work down here in the books. I wanted to show what I did and how I did it, and the process that I have for getting a good base for a character thing that I did. This thing, it has a list of character traits, which that's usually how I start out with characters. I make the trait, I go through like a list of character traits, and then I write down all the ones that I feel like apply to the character. But just like a list of character traits is not very in-depth though. So even though that's where I like to start because it's good to have a place to start, it needs to be more fleshed out because, like, what do the character traits even mean? What does it mean to be an adventurous person? Well, after I make the list, I go through the list and I write like a little paragraph, a little write-up, a little line or something about exactly how he portrays that characteristic. Go into more detail. Because, like, if you say you're adventurous could mean that you're a thrill seeker that likes to jump out of planes. It could also easily mean that you like trying new foods. So you have to be more specific. You see, Luke is an adventurous person, and it means he likes to explore and try new things. He likes to see, feel, smell, taste, and hear the beauty of the world. So he's not like a thrill seeker or anything. He just likes new experiences and exploring. So I did that for most of the traits. A lot of them are like synonyms of each other and stuff, so it doesn't really matter, but like also it helps me because as I'm going through this and doing this, I kind of see how his personality all connects and everything. How him being adventurous and cultured comes in with his background and how he's well-mannered but also a little bit thoughtless. And it kind of helps me see how his personality comes together a little bit. I'm probably going to do a chart or something. That's what I usually do. I'm not sure I'll do that though. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this for all the other characters. Because this took a good hour. At least over an hour of work. We will do more characters, and then I will talk to you, and then we're going to name them and everything, because we're going to know more about them and everything. And I'm going to stop zooming in and out like this. And yeah.